What is going on YouTube? Peanut here with Peanut Plays, and just wanted to come to you guys real quick. First, and to apologize. I know I told y'all 2 days ago that I was coming back to the channel and I'd be making tons of videos, so on and so forth. And I've been relatively quiet the last 2 days. As I mentioned the other day, I was sick, and what I didn't realize is how much sicker I was going to become. Found myself yesterday morning with a fever of like 103.4. I was not doing good, but doing a lot better now. Had a lot of Gatorade, a lot of chicken noodle soup, and a lot of Star Wars. So I'm feeling much better now. I tried to get back into Titanfall for you guys, and I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. Like, I'm largely at a loss for words on how disappointed I am. I loved the beta of Titanfall, and I knew it was just going to be a multiplayer, give us a few maps, and let us, just whack away at each other for a while. But it was amazing, and I loved it, and everybody loved it. There was a lot of hype around the game. I hyped it to my friends as well. And when I spent the $80 and got the game and the season pass and the 3 drop packs, I expected that amazing multiplayer experience to also come with an amazing campaign, an amazing storyline. I expected something on the level of Halo from the storyline, something where I could play the campaign 15 times through and probably still not find all the little nuances scattered here and there in the game that tell you just that little bit more about the world that you're existing in. Titanfall does not have that. Titanfall is strictly an online multiplayer game, period. There is no campaign to speak of. There is a campaign mode in the game. The way that works is the exact same as the multiplayer. You'd say 6-on-6 game. There's about 60 seconds worth of a story applied to the mission that you're about to play, but that's it. You get that little bit of info, you get dropped in, and then it's a race to see who can get 250 points first. Now, for someone like myself that hasn't been able to play since the game dropped, I find myself at a disadvantage. I'm only at a level 4. Never mind that I got to 14 in beta. Unfortunately, all of your stats from the beta did not carry over, which I didn't enjoy, but whatever. With the way the server's matching me up, though, I'm getting a lot of folks around my same level, and then the opposite team is full of level 30s and 40s. And now we're all dropped into the same place to that if we don't win, I don't progress to the next mission. So I'm not getting any farther. I'm currently stuck in the 3rd mission, and it's because the servers aren't, if the servers were to put me as the lone single-digit ranking member on a team with 30s and 40s and then put us up against another team of nothing but 30s and 40s, we would stand a chance. Or vice versa, just keep some semblance of balance to it. Right now, there is no balance to it, so we're getting slaughtered. I've spent about 2.5 hours trying to get past this 3rd mission, and it can't be done. To a degree, the level you are only means so much. Yes, if you're not a good player, you can be level 50 and it doesn't matter, but it does to an extent, because as you level up, you're given unlocks, you're given upgrades to your weapons, upgrades to your titans. You achieve the burn card system where you're getting better burn cards, and burn cards are dropping more often for you. You're gaining all of this other stuff that I don't have right now. And because I don't have all this stuff, because I've not spent time in multiplayer, I'm essentially being penalized in the campaign side in that now I cannot progress through the campaign. The simple solution to that seems to be, well, just go play multiplayer. Well, I'm not a person that enjoys multiplayer. That's why Titanfall was such a great thing to me, is that for a change, I enjoyed the multiplayer. I had a lot of fun in the multiplayer, but I expected an amazing campaign, an amazing storyline, an amazing plot, and you don't get that, guys. The campaign, it's not like any other campaign where I've played, where you have a certain set of objectives, and you've got to get here and capture these things, or find this stuff, or figure out how to open this ridiculous complex set of doors through switches and, dancing on your head and making sure to tip the bartender an extra 62 cents at exactly the hour mark in the game. None of that. There's none of that. There's no in-game cinematics. There's nothing, guys. It is multiplayer all over again, except instead of just dropping in and killing each other, you get 30 seconds worth of story, and then you get to go kill each other. It is still a race to 250 points. and that's not campaign. It's not. I don't know what to call it, but it is not campaign, and I'm baffled. I don't know if this is how shooters have been going lately. I own Battlefield 4. I've not played it because the one time I tried to play it, it popped open all these browser windows because that's part of their digital rights management system, which pissed me off instantly, and I just shut it off. If somebody wants my key to Battlefield 4, please let me know because I'm not going to play that game. I don't play Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty in years, so I don't know if maybe that's something Call of Duty's been doing for a while now, and everyone's okay with it. I for one, am not. As a gamer, I can't fathom how anybody is okay with a game that is built solely for multiplaying, solely for not having a story. Why are you playing a game if you're not playing it for the story? If you're not trying to immerse yourself in this whole other world that's something worth exploring, something that takes you out of the reality you're in. I mean, is that not the point in gaming? Have I missed something? Have I been asleep for 10 or 15 years and something happened and nobody told me? Because if that's the case, please tell me. Because I do believe people are looking at Titanfall as, the future of how games are going to be. And if this is the future, I'm terrified. I can't comprehend playing games with no storylines to them. Not to say that I haven't played some lately. I've played a little bit of a game called Loadout, and that game's just a shitload of fun. But it's not meant to be anything other than that. But what the hell kind of storyline could you possibly have for it? Even Borderlands 2, which, from where I stand, Borderlands 2 is meant to be played with a lot of friends. It's meant to be a multiplayer game. But there's still a hell of a storyline to it. There's still tons of cinematics in it. There's still tons of stuff to discover about the world that you're in that game. There's more to it than just getting in a game set and just blasting other people. And I'm terrified at the idea that Titanfall is meant to be looked at as the future of gaming. I hope and pray this is not the future of gaming, guys. Respawn, I can't fathom how you guys made something that was so amazing that when I got my hands on the beta, I lost my mind and all I did was talk about it. And then when I get the full release, this is it? This is the final release? This is it? This is all I get? Are you... What? I can't process this, guys. I'm at a loss for words. I'm mad as hell. I'm confused. I don't get this. How do you put so much effort and so much money into making such a great game, and then it turn out to be nothing? It's just a shooter where I get online and just shoot other people. There's no story here. There's no value here. This game has no replay value. And that is what I think is what makes a game, is replay value. I have games that I've played for 15 some odd years now that I play them because there's replay value. And there's no replay value to Titanfall. What happens when the next big game comes out? Or Titanfall 2. Let's say what happens when Titanfall 2 comes out. Well, now Titanfall just completely goes away forever. Because when people start playing the next iteration of Titanfall, no one's going to play the original. So there's no replay value here. There's no story for me to go back and re-explore and remember why I love the game. There's nothing to this game of value at all. There's nothing. The only difference is that somebody finally took Mech Warrior and made it into this great thing that we all wanted for a long time now, since they, really screwed up the Mech Warrior series after a few runs there. That's it. That's all we've gotten. I paid $80 and this is all I get? I'm baffled, and I'm hurt, and I'm confused, and I'm pissed off. How is this considered great? How is this considered amazing? Where's my game? That's what I need to know. Where the hell is my game?